Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of the epic story when we last left off. We were doing all sorts of things, including trying to smuggle a Dunlending girl into Lothlorien, which, you know, is always a good use of your time. And so now, we're going to talk to Haldir, but first I just wanted to kind of give an update of why there have been less videos on my channel. As many of you guys know now, the secret project has been revealed to be Middle-earth lore, which is a video series that basically goes through different areas of Tolkien's lore and gives lore reviews of those type of things and uses LOTRO as a visual medium. And those videos will be coming out hopefully sometime in mid-June, but that has been taking up a ton of my time because there's a team of over 20 people that I'm working on that with, and so it's caused a lot of work to be done. And if you want to learn more about that, you can go to listen to the LOTRO Academy episode number 106, and it'll tell you all about it. But enough of that, let's talk to them.
That accompanies you must be blindfolded if she is to enter.
And I forgot that when I do voiceover recording, the audio is supposed to be on 80. Here we go.
This Dunlending girl that accompanies you must be blindfolded if she is to enter.
Yes. My orders forbid me from letting unfamiliar folk into Lorien. This Dunlending girl who accompanies you cannot enter the wood. You try to explain to Haldir the reason you have brought Nona all the way to Lothlorien, but he remains unconvinced, and very elf-like. This dream of yours could mean something, but even if it does not excuse me from my duty. Since I know you, Staftang, I will allow her to enter with you, but she must be blindfolded. This point is not negotiable. If you are ready to accept this, come with me. Note that this is a solo quest, and cannot be completed in a fellowship, or even a fellow boat.
I have a blindfold right here.
If the Dunlending girl will wear it, without complaint, I will bring you to see the Lady Galadriel. Alright, well let us go and do just that.
This Dunlending girl who travels with you cannot be allowed to see the secret ways into Lothlorien. I must bind her eyes if she is to come with you to see the lady.
She just wants to stand right inside me. Alright. Guide your friend well, for I will not be responsible for any of her injuries she suffers while blindfolded. This is the law of the Golden Wood. No outsiders must see the secret trails of Lorien. It is out of respect for you, Staftang, that I permit even this. Follow me with care. You have seen many distant places, Staftang. Can any of them compare with the Golden Wood? Oh my goodness, he's talking about stuff he sees while she's blindfolded. I didn't notice that till just now. That's hilarious. Oh man. He really is a jerk elf. These are dangerous times, and I fear the beauty of Lothlorien must soon wane. Still talking about beautiful stuff. It is pretty beautiful, though. This is far enough. Alright, I think this is far enough. You may remove the blindfold now, but first we have to spin you 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times. Yes, and you have to hop on one leg and jump over a cliff. Alright, now that you did that, I will bring you to Lady Galadriel. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you heard that, but I just snapped my finger for no reason. But there you go. It's in the recording. That's cool. Alright. Here we go. Oh. This is pretty. Lots of nice little land garden here. Alright, Nona. This land is a pretty one, as the elves seem fond of saying. But this is what the daughter of Sovluch has to say. The hills of Nan Legen at sunset are most beautiful by far. I submitted to the blinding of my eyes for your sake, Staftang, and to learn the secret behind your dream. But do not expect it again. I will leave this land with my sight unhindered, or these elves will learn a sharp lesson at the point of Wadu's blade. Where is this elf queen? By the huntsman, this must be her. I did not expect you in Lothlorien, Staftang. What need has driven you hither, when so many need your help elsewhere? You relate to Galadriel that the troubling images you beheld while dreaming in Grimbold's camp, but your spirits fall when she betrays no sign of understanding. I don't know if that word is supposed to be betrays or not. Your dreams are your own, Staftang. I had nothing to do with these images you saw. This dream you describe is very troubling, Staftang. Much of it seems born of worry to your friends, which is not unusual. But you saw more than that. Even you, how can it be? Yes, Nona, there are forces in this world greater than any of us, even Galadriel. Their purpose is hidden to me, and I can only see glimpses. And yet even in the darkest of hours, hope can never truly be gone. Hello, Staftang. Well, that's just kind of anticlimactic. You guys got color coordinated now. And, Peter Jackson films suggest that color coordination is, there's a little bit more going on there, but anyway. We have both been through a great deal since we last met, Staftang, and neither of us is the same person than we were. I do not have time to tell you what befell me since we parted, but know this, the quest remains. Your dream tells Galadriel more than she let on, and it tells me more yet. Our friends face a grave danger along the Anduin. I hope it is not too late for them to avoid it. Gandalf's eyes seem to pierce you, and you shiver uncomfortably. There is something unfamiliar in the wizard's bearing. He reminds you of Saruman. Your dream may hold a shred of truth, but even that could be vital. This is my guest, Staftang. I think you are needed along the banks of the great river. Only there can you learn the purpose behind your dream. I am needed elsewhere. You will have to serve. I am sorry, Staftang. It is good to see you. There is so much that needs to be done. The eagles have proven able companions to me in these dark days. Gwahir has agreed to bear me where I next need to go, and his brother Landrival has been keeping his sharp eyes on the Anduin. Would that I could be everywhere. I fought against fire and shadow in the depths of Moria, and on the peak, and when I returned to this world I faced another foe from afar. These deeds have left me tired, and I will not speak of them now. We will speak again, Staftang, if our deeds prove fruitful. If they do not, well. Gandalf trails away, suddenly with a blaze in his eye, and a tone of mirthful anger. He continues, Perhaps they would have proven enough that we had not stood around talking about them for so long. My sentimental man, we have our own tasks now. Let us get to them. Well, gosh, you're just a jerk when you're white, Saruman. I called him Saruman by accident. But he is a jerk, Gandalf. Come on. I will send for Alfor to bring you down the river Thingolad. Gandalf believes a great evil harries our absent friends. Perhaps your presence on the banks of the Anduin can prevent it from discovering or endangering them. Yes, perhaps. Alright, well, let's talk to Nona. I do not know what to think of this Galadriel, Staftang. Her words are fair, but beneath the surface she wields strength to match even the fiercest warrior of my people. I am surprised. Let us do as she says, and perhaps the answer to the riddle of your dream will be revealed along the great river. Perhaps it will. Alright, well, that was quite the little ordeal. We learned that Gandalf is a jerk. When he changes his colors and gets all powerful, he forgets the little people. But to be fair, he is in a hurry. So cool, we got our travel plans booked. We're going to be going to the Great River. That's exciting. The Great River. Alright, here we are. That was very quick, actually. Okay. I have taken you as far as I can.
You as far as I can.
Oh, you talk yourself. Cool. I don't have to just be a mind reader here. Live in a world of mutes. Alright. The rest of your road leads alongside the great river.
There is a camp of elves not far from here.
In Thingland. It is an outpost from which my people watch for threats from the south. Oh, we're not going there then. It is called Hildreth. And if you wish to know what has been happening along the river, that is a good place to start. Present yourself to Fimloth at Hindreth and ask for his tidings. Okay. Noriel.
Stay a moment.
I am glad you are passing through this part of the wood, Staftang. While the Melrith fade here, Thingland is still part of Lothlorien. I have heard and seen strange signs of trespassing of late. Will you investigate here and see what there is to see? Because clearly man eyes are better than elf. Make note of what you find, where we can try to solve the riddle of who, or what, is invading the land so close to Galadhorn. Karas Galadhorn. I've been an elf for so long you'd think I'd know how to pronounce it right the first time. Ah, well. Alright, let's search by the river's edge. At these empty fishing nets. So suspicious that there'd be an empty fisherman's net right by the edge of the water where fish would practically, do the opposite of drowning. Alright, well, let's see here. If you're wondering what the opposite of drowning is, I'm sure Pineleaf will put it in the chat. Okay, where's this last net? Come on, final. Oh, we went too far. Okay, quest. Oh, no, we didn't. It lied. Alright. Let's see here. We're not gonna kill you, don't worry. You like our rep staying where it is. Okay, well, there's nothing else around here that I can see. Unless it's even farther down. Switch the river's edge, blah 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 blah. Yada yada, etc, etc. Alright, well, that's kind of the end. I guess we can't check fisherman nets anymore. Well, those are full fishing nets too. So that's a thing. Well, we shall find this fishing net. No problem. There we go. It wants me to think that it's just directly here. I don't know, we'll go back further upstream. Huge pile of gold scraps, that's just what I wanted. Thank you, Hobbit presents. Alright, just a few more things to go here. So other recent news, I reached 500,000 views, which is just awesome. Cannot believe that happened already on my channel. Hey, there we go, we found all the nets. Turns out we didn't need to go that far. I don't know why they made that quest area so big. But I guess that's just for
How
whoever.
can I be of service?
There have never been fishing nets along this stretch of the Anduin, far as I can remember. What do we make of this? Who is trespassing on our land? If you have any skill in tracking, you should search the woods for signs of these invaders. However, if you do have no skill in tracking, then I might actually be able to do it. Just a crazy thought.
Well, that is crazy, elf lady. We both know you would never do any type of questing. Alright. Well, that's good. Got all of that. New mail. Don't care. Yeah, I know. Legendaries have been reset. Okay, new mail. So they enjoyed being on the stream that I was on earlier. Cool. This has an attachment. Oh, well, detach money. Cool. And delete. Yes, delete. And exit out of all that. And for some reason our frames are going down, so we will stop the recording. Okay, so we're looking for signs of trespassers. Well, I think we found a couple. Just a guess. And lightning. Alright. Indeed. The orcs in the Great River. Loot all that, and thanks for attacking me. I really needed to be attacked. Alright, buddy. You are so dead. And wow, it is lagging like crazy. Okay, well. That's really annoying that it's lagging. I will stop recording again. Alright, so it turns out that was just a side quest, so we are leaving now and going further south towards this camp down here, around here somewhere. So here we go. Yay, we discovered a place. Now let's get the stable.
Megavonen.
Megavonen, or whatever elves say.
Orcs have been sighted along the river.
Okay. This is a dangerous time to pass through Thinglad, stranger. Orcs have been sighted along the river.
Fimloth listens attentively as you tell her that friends of yours passed this way, and you seek to know if they did so safely.
The scouts have not reported any bands of travelers recently, but if your friends traveled in secret, they may have gone unnoticed. I have fewer scouts in Thinglad than I once did. If you travel south along the river, perhaps you will find some sign of your friend's passage.
Okay. That sounds like a great plan. Because, you know, Galadriel would never ask other elves to try to keep track of a party of people. Just saying. This seems very unlikely. Alright. Loot all of that. Let's make our way further down this way. So, hopefully we'll find signs of whatever we're looking for. These people passing through, I suppose. And, I guess I can talk a bit about the Great River. I really love this zone. Side quests here are fantastic. I hope to do them eventually on my Beorning, because I have not actually gone through in a video series of them. You see trampled grass underfoot. Did the Fellowship come this way? Or is it just random orcs? I'm guessing random orcs. Alright, buddy, you are so dead. Okay. We done did it. Alright. Let's see here. Ah, over here. Has the earth been disturbed here? Does it signify the fellowship's passage? Well, that still depends on the answer to number 1. Alright, let's see what else we got going here. Okay, so we need to keep going down the river. Makes sense. And down the river we shall go. Uh-oh. Well, this is why you have less scouts of late. You gingerly remove an orc arrow from the body of a slain scout. Collected the orc arrow. Bring the orc arrow back to them. Alright, well I think that does do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of The Epic Story. When we return, we will probably turn down our graphics a bit because I had them way up for recording stuff for the lore series, and we will find out what else to do as we find out what has happened to this scout. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of The Epic Story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below, and if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.